Good morning from London. It's a dull, grey and cold morning here in London. And hello to all dear comrades, friends and supporters. This is Dr. Dermot Hudson, the Chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Juche Idea, Chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK and the official delegates of the Korean Friendship Association for the UK, President of the Association for the Study of Songun Politics UK, and of course the owner of this channel, Songun 007. And today I've got a short video to launch or announce my new book, People's Korea Battles COVID-19 and Wins, which is a short book of some 29 pages in A4 format. And basically I've written it to explain the DPRK's battle against COVID-19, and it is a great miracle achieved by the DPRK, a miracle of Juche-based socialism and a miracle of self-reliance, that the DPRK was able to eliminate COVID-19 within the space of 90 days. And in the world today, COVID-19 is still existent in many countries, claiming lives, but the DPRK was able to eliminate it within the space of 90 days. And my book describes the measures that the People's Government and respected Marshal Kim Jong-un took to counter COVID-19, and how the people and the army of the DPRK overcame the difficulties and challenges and wiped out the deadly disease in record time. Today, People's Korea is, I think, virtually the only country in the world with zero COVID. And, it is a truly remarkable story about how the DPRK was able to defeat the illness. The DPRK was able to implement stringent measures against COVID-19 without any sort of dissatisfaction or internal unrest, which I think is, a very important factor. It's symbolic of the single-hearted unity of the DPRK around the Juche Idea, around the leader, around the party, and around the socialist system. And this does not exist in other countries of the world, and this is why the DPRK was able to eliminate COVID-19 in such a short space of time. And it is a fact that the outbreak of COVID-19 in People's Korea was something abnormal, because the DPRK had closed its borders in January 2020 and had remained free of COVID-19 for over 2 years. Again, quite a remarkable achievement. And so in my book I've got an appendix about how COVID-19 was sent in to the DPRK by the South Korean puppets who mobilised the human scum defectors to send balloons carrying objects smeared with COVID-19 into the DPRK, and it's significant that COVID-19 in the DPRK actually appeared in those areas which adjoin the demilitarised zone with South Korea. This, of course, is not a coincidence. It was the hope of the US imperialists, the South Korean puppets, and other reactionaries throughout the world that COVID-19 would cause chaos in the DPRK, that it would destabilise the DPRK and topple the people's government in the DPRK. That was their calculation. Sending COVID-19 into the DPRK was a deliberate act by the South Korean puppets and the US imperialists. It was a great victory for the DPRK and a defeat for the US imperialists and South Korean puppets that the DPRK eliminated COVID-19 and did so self-reliantly without outside help and without the so-called aid of US imperialism and the South Korean puppets. The imperialists hate the DPRK for this because they defeated COVID-19 by their own efforts. And also in the book there's another appendix where I deal with some hostile propaganda against the DPRK spread by a so-called health expert in the UK. So, hope you'll buy the book and read it, and I would also draw your attention to the fact, I've got a number of other books, such as The Great Conspiracy Against People's Korea, which is now being translated into German and Spanish, Dutch and Turkish translations have been promised, so watch this space. I would also recommend books like In Defense of Juche Korea, In Defense of Songun and Korea of Juche. So these can be purchased on lulu.com, and we've also made some of the books into ebooks, so these can be downloaded at a low price. Thank you for your attention today. If you're not already a subscriber to the channel Songun 007, please consider subscribing, and better still, tell your friends about it and share content from the channel. For KFA UK, we've just started a Rumble channel as well, and I may well also start a Juche Songun channel on Rumble in the near future. And again, your support is vital. We will be having an online event to mark the anniversary of the passing away of Chairman Kim Jong-il and the 105th anniversary of the birth of Madam Kim Jong-suk, the anti-Japanese Revolutionary War heroine, in December. I think around the 13th of December. We'll be posting details soon. And in the new year, we hope to also have more thematic meetings on the subject of the Juche Idea and the Songun idea, and different policies pursued by the DPRK. So again, please watch this space. So thank you for listening, thank you for your support, have a great day, and see you again. Goodbye.